help us because a lot
Okay.
of just depends on where we are because
I
a lot
know.
of the
I know
songs
mine.
currently are because you've looked it up.
Yeah, well, I mean, what about you? Christmas
92.
present, 92, or song number one, top hit?
I don't know. 92. It was probably a lady singing something.
Probably Mariah
Yeah.
or Whitney.
Yep.
Could have been Whitney then. I'll
Yep.
look it up.
Anyway, we are excited for you to be here. So if you are just now joining us for the very first time, we are live right now on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram. And believe it or not, we should be vertical on Instagram today.
I've heard. Yes. So
that
let us
seems
know
fun.
if you're out there on our Instagram channel at the Banking Bros. Give us the visual experience and the audio experience today. And let us know how you are taking in our cash coaching hour.
Yep, I'm gonna go over there and yeah, looks
nice.
We're pretty vertical. It does look pretty good over on Instagram.
Very good. To
So
Will.
if you are there, I see Nancy over there and Vizzle 10 over there. But if you are joining us for the very first time, we go live during this hour so we can just talk about the infinite banking concept. So we can talk about personal finance. So we can talk about our save and spend system. So we can talk about what in the world's going on out there in the world today. And was it a Mariah?
100% was
Okay.
Mariah.
So top song, just in case you were interested, I was born in 92. Top song at the time in 92 was
I'll Be There, which was a
I'll Be There.
remake from Mariah featuring Trey Lorenz, which I can't tell you what that sounds like. But that was
we all know I'll Be There.
Oh, I don't know the original.
Yeah, I see Dexter Holiday just jumped over on Instagram. Nancy, I appreciate you saying we looking good over on Instagram. I like that. Jake Doster, I see you over there on YouTube. We appreciate you. Today's going to be a fun one because I found some things we can look at together here, folks, that are talking about. I found an article personally that I'm going to love. Dexter, you might like it. Okay, article is about what are the dates, what are the financial dates you need to be paying attention to in 2026? And it goes month by month.
Really?
These dates you need to know
This sounds
what's
very
happening.
interesting.
And I was like, oh, this is perfect. That's just my style of learning because I'll just mark down the dates if they relate to me and like I need to know that thing by this date. So I found an article that talked about what financial dates you need to know of 2026. I read through January, February, and March, and I didn't see any that stuck out. They were good dates. It's a very good article, but I didn't see any that stuck out personally for me based on situation. But I didn't go through the other months because I thought, oh, in 3 months, this looks good. We'll talk about this on our live session. Sorry about that. We got folks calling in, man.
It's a call-in show. Maybe we should do call-in shows in 2026, like Dave Ramsey.
Oh, that might be fun.
We can figure it out with our new setup.
Yeah, we could. Anyway, what I should say about the phone ring in there is that on our channel, we offer free cash consultation calls, which is our fancy word and fancy way of saying we'll talk to you about your own financial situation, and we'll talk and walk you through exactly what you need to know, what you don't need to know, what you should do, how we can help. Even 2 or 3 days ago, I was on the phone with somebody helping them log into SSA.gov so they could figure out how much Social Security they were about to take. And super helpful. This couple, and actually Sean had a different couple too. But anyway, I'll mention both. This couple wanted $6,000 a month passive for retirement. They got 5 years to get it done. Okay. 5 years to get it done. They were looking for $6,000 a month passively in retirement. Again, they were like low 60s. They sent us all the financials. So it was like 5 or 6 or 7 line items, and it was a bunch of money sitting in Fidelity. Basically, it's about 700,000 or so sitting in Fidelity. And they said 5 years, 6,000 passively. So the first thing I was really intrigued talking to them because I thought, well, one, these are appropriate goals. You didn't come on the phone saying something crazy. Yeah, we need $10,000 a month passively. We're looking for it next month. And it's like, oh, I can't.
And I work at Mickey D's.
Yeah, I can't help you. Okay, so this particular family, the cool thing about it was after I helped them kind of get into SSA.gov and look at the Social Security, which a lot of people out there are going to say Social Security is a guaranteed stream of income in retirement. I'm nervous about guaranteed, but I'm not going to jump down somebody's throat who's saying, yeah, Social Security is guaranteed. Anyway, his Social Security was $2,200
Okay.
and he could take it now. He was 65, but if he waits 5 years, he's 70, and it would go up to 2,600 or something.
Yep.
And she's 60, so she wasn't going to take it for 5 more years, 65, and it was going to be basically another like $1,500 or $1,800.
Okay.
So when they were saying I wanted $6,000 a month passively in retirement, we were literally almost halfway there just by helping them log into Social Security, and we hadn't even started
because they weren't aware that what it was going to be.
Yeah, they didn't know what it was going to be.
Okay.
Like we know
Good.
we'll get some, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And then we could talk about like all the other things that we were doing with Fidelity. So I thought that was pretty cool. Entertain Me over there on YouTube's got a comment for us. He says, caught your vid about cash flow stacking. Where can I find videos on this? How this plays out? Where do I get the notes? More examples, et cetera, et cetera. Thanks for sharing. You are welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for watching it, actually. Okay, so if you're interested in cash flow stacking, first and foremost, I'll just go your questions one by one. Where can I find more videos on it? We are creating them. A couple of them are shot. We just have not put them out yet. I just saw Spencer jump in to our Instagram stream. What up, Spencer? Spencer is a current student at the school playing basketball. He currently is holding a couple of those jerseys. He asked me for a couple so he can make a video. He's holding my Kobe.
So Jonah is a high school basketball coach. And so that's what, okay. Just,
that's
you
all.
didn't say that.
Oh, my fault.
I know that.
Spencer, what's going on? I see you over there on Instagram.
Are you supposed to be in class?
No, they get out early.
Oh.
Half days.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so here's what's going on
good.
for Entertain Me. Okay, first off, I'm making videos for you. So that playlist is coming out very shortly. And so just pay attention to our channel. Maybe give us 1 or 2 more weeks and you'll start to see those videos come out. Second, where can I find the notes? Entertain Me. What I'd like you to do, if that's okay, book a call with us. So you can click the link that's in the description of the video. If you're on your computer or phone, you can scan that QR code that I just threw up there. I'm not sure if the QR code comes across on Instagram, but if you're on YouTube or Facebook, which I think you are, you can scan that QR code. And then I'll walk you through where to get the notes because I can just kind of talk and walk through it. So I'll be able to help you. And more examples, more illustrations, more diagrams, they're all coming. We've been doing cash flow stacking as a business, myself personally. Another couple of our agents have been doing it for a few months now, and we really like it.
Now I just admitted it's part of my New Year's resolution package in 2026 to get into it personally. So you are doing it personally.
Yep.
We are doing it as a business, but I personally have not started yet. It's going great. We had the guinea pig session of a quarter plus, each month. There's checkpoints each month. You're getting passive income, principal and interest payments coming in all the time. It's kind of a monthly and a quarterly type of scenario. Some of you have heard us talk about it and seen Jonah's videos. And January for me. So it's a big thing for the new year for me, but January.
I love it.
So me and you, who is it? I can't read that.
That was Entertain Me.
Entertain Me. Me and you, January. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll do it. So book a call if you would, and I'll just kind of talk and walk you through it and get you set up since we don't have all the instructions and the videos out just yet. Obviously, if the instructions and the videos are out, I'd point you in that direction, but they're coming out. We're making them currently and putting them out. So I appreciate you asking though. Thank you.
And in 2026, we're going to have a lot more partnership opportunities like that outside of the core foundational structure. We're working on some ideas right now to call what we're doing in your financial journey the foundations, the foundation steps and the freedom steps, something like that. And we're going to have more content with partners who are the specialists in income stacking, the specialists in hard money lending, the specialists in real estate flips that are going to be joining our conversations more often in the new year. So double tap somewhere. Click a like, share this if you would, please. There's not enough people on these conversations on Thursday, but if you're interested in a financial journey toward freedom, passive income that we're coaching people on with partnership opportunities for freedom, let us know. Double tap somewhere. But that's coming in 2026. We're excited for you and for the community at TCC, the Cash Compound.
It's going to be pretty fun. Okay, what you want to jump into this article? I thought it was
your article. For
good.
Sure. But everybody else out there, we want to know what year you were born. Drop it in the chat. 1984, 1992. And what we're asking here is what was the craze, the toy craze at that time? What are people buying this year? Is it all apps based? What are people buying? Is it Nintendo Oculus?
No, I think it's the systems.
The systems,
PlayStation's
yeah.
5, Nintendo Switch 2s, Oculus, and
Yeah. We have
VR
kids, so we're going
goggles.
to. I mean, we went to the toy store. We've got a small chain toy store that's downtown Greenville. I went last night with my boys. Great, a lot of fun. I mean, it would have been killing that place in the '90s myself.
Yeah.
With and so I know my boys love it. But anyway, we know you're out there holiday shopping. Let us know when you if you're done. Let us know if you're done. You done? You wrapped?
Yep.
The only thing that wrapped in my house is Spotify at this point. I ain't got to nothing else. Yeah.
Spotify, right? I love it. Shannon, I see you out there. Shannon Lambert just joined us over on Instagram. Nancy says she was born in 80,
Yep.
and she thinks it's Super Mario.
I got the
original
Super
one.
Mario Nintendo Entertainment System Christmas under the tree 89. 89. I was 5 at that time, so I feel you. Very good. I know she has a family and a son, and she's probably out there buying stuff. Minecraft, little Roblox out
Yep.
there. All right,
I totally
we
get
got
it.
Jonah.
Okay, I'm going to pull up this article that I found, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Let's make sure that it's going to work appropriately. So let's see. Yeah, you guys can totally see that. Okay. Are we still good on audio?
Can you guys still hear us out there? Thumbs up out there.
Still good on
IG,
audio?
Instagram.
Okay.
You got us?
So this is, and I see Joseph Townsend over there just joined us. So I appreciate that. Okay. So this article is the 2026 money calendar. These key dates and tips will help you make the most of your money in the new year.
I love this.
So I thought
What
this
is
was
this about?
this was pretty fun.
All right.
Okay. So here's January 1st. January 1st.
One more time out
says-
there. Can you guys hear us? You'd let us know if you couldn't, I'm sure, but
Yeah, let's make sure. 76. Spencer says he can hear us. Okay.
okay, cool.
76 for Jake Doster, though. Look that up.
Okay, yeah,
76.
Jake, I want to know what your folks were buying in 76.
Okay, so January 1st is a pretty simple one. It's basically saying Trump's big, beautiful bill goes into effect January 1.
Oh, okay.
So all of the standard deductions, the higher limits on the gift and estate tax, and or the exemptions, the charitable contributions, they're all there. If you're not paying attention to that, there's a lot of people out there because of the big, beautiful bill. What's been coming across my desk is there's a bunch of people who are taking big deductions. What do they call it? You take it advanced, not standard deductions, but they're taking appreciation.
Bonus depreciation.
They're taking bonus depreciation, advanced depreciation because of that big, beautiful bill. So that was fun. Okay, January 2nd is the first day of trading. First day of trading, January 2nd.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
stock market opens.
Friday.
Yep. Okay,
Okay.
January 14th,
All right.
first Social Security benefit checks are going out, and there's a 2.8% cost of living adjustment for 2026. That's up from 2.5% in 2024.
That's $18 more for some of you.
Right. But of course, that's a big deal. I mean, a lot of people, Social Security is the number one
Income
for retirement.
most people
In retirement. Yep. So if we put out a video. Did we put out a video? Or did we do it live? Anyway, you have to go back on our channel and search it. Search Social Security. You'll probably find it. But we put out something. I think maybe we were just live, and we talked about how to get the biggest Social Security check. The biggest check you can get is $5,000 and change. And there's a few government regulations and rules on how to go get it. So if you're close to retirement age or you're planning for Social Security, go back and search these live sessions and those videos, and you can listen in as we talk about how to actually get the biggest Social Security check, since so many folks are on there. Okay, January 15th. If you need to buy health insurance through healthcare.gov, the
what did you just call it?
marketplace, healthcare.gov. If you need to buy insurance through healthcare.gov, that's the last day to sign up for coverage. I can't get it out. Whatever.
Spencer,
I can't get it out.
Spencer, record this real quick.
Hey, calm down. So that's the last day. That's the last day. It's also
okay.
the last day for
So-
the final installment of estimated taxes for 2025.
Yes. Oh, so we want to know out there, what is your healthcare coverage situation out there? Any entrepreneurs, any folks on that marketplace, Obamacare, ACA? Are you having as much reaction to it as we are? I'd love to know that. Also, Jake Doster, it looks like people were buying that Teddy Ruxpin back then in 1976.
What in the world
Also,
is a Teddy
you
Ruxpin?
don't know Teddy Ruxpin? This guy. Just a teddy bear.
Teddy, is it a teddy bear?
Yeah, yeah.
Why does it have red eyes? It looks very evil. Jake,
Okay,
did you have one of
also-
those? A Teddy Ruxpin.
Also, the Simon, the memory game. I'm buying one for my oldest boy. No, I'm buying one. I took a picture of it in the toy store last night. Didn't get it while he was standing next to it. I'm gonna go back and get a Simon.
A
You know what that is?
Simon? No, it looks like a Bop It.
Yes. So what it does is it lights
All
up.
right, we got to put it
This
on the
I can't
screen.
be you too young to be on this show,
We
ladies
got
and
to put it
gentlemen.
on the screen. Hold
Nancy, everyone knows what this is.
on. A Simon?
Yes,
Jake, Nancy, do you know what a Simon is?
Simon. It's
Simon
not even a
Says?
Simon. They know what it is. 1,000. You don't even
I've
know what it
never
is by
heard of
looking
this.
at it.
No, I've never seen that
Okay,
before.
Will, our producer, Simon. You know what it is?
He doesn't
Oh,
even know.
he-
Nobody's talking about it.
No. Okay. Simon, it's a memory game. It
Okay.
lights up and beeps, and then you try to do it.
Okay.
And then it gives adds one. And
Okay.
then you do it again, and it adds one.
Jake says Simon Says. He don't even know.
No, he knows what it is.
Okay.
1,000%. He's older than me.
Dexter
He
is
knows
saying
what it
over
is.
on Instagram, Transformers.
Robots in disguise. Love
It
it.
was pretty good. Transformers is it was some good ones.
Autobots roll out.
5 colors, just like Bop It. All right.
He knows what it is.
He does know what
Yeah,
it
well,
is.
of course he
never,
knows.
I've
And then
never
Etch a
seen that.
Sketch, 1976 Etch a Sketch for Christmas. I had an Etch a Sketch. You remember?
Yeah, I remember Etch a
Okay,
Sketches. You
all
shake
right.
them, right?
Yeah.
And get the thing off. Etch a
GI
Sketch.
Joes, Lego sets that were way more simple and doable back then.
Yeah, Lego sets.
I could do them back then and still was bad. Stretch Armstrong. Now I had Fetch Armstrong, his dog.
Oh, okay.
You remember when we had Fetch?
No, but you
Okay.
could stretch
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
right? You could.
I had
okay, yep.
Fetch, his dog.
I love it.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Okay, Dexter says he'll send us a Tesla robot. Please do. Did you see Kyrie Irving bought everybody on the Dallas Mavericks basketball player for Christmas golf carts, maybe? But he also bought a Tesla robot and pushed it over because I thought you weren't. I thought you couldn't push them, so he went to push it and pushed it over, and then it was like on the ground. So anyway,
Interesting. So I saw that Luka Doncic, who used to play for the Mavericks, he bought everybody on the Lakers
like
a go-kart?
yeah, like
Like a dirt bike.
Dirt bikes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Voltron and Herman.
Voltron. I remember this. Is that no He-Man? He-Man.
Is
Voltron and He-Man. These are
Oh.
yeah.
I said Herman. Yeah. It's
I was
He-Man.
like,
My
what is a
fault.
Herman?
Voltron and He-Man.
Okay, so
Entertain
these
me. I like
are
that.
Transformers, GI Joes, action figures, He-Man. There you go.
Yep.
What about Thundercats? How many of y'all? Who's with me? Okay.
All right, we're going back. We're jumping right back into where we
Okay.
were. We were on January 15th.
Focus up.
Then we got January 28th. This is going to round out January. Okay. January 28th is the first Federal Reserve meeting. So that's actually important. There has been
Interest
some
rates?
drops in the interest rates
Yeah.
on the last 2 Fed meetings in this last year. I made a video about one of them, but I didn't make a video about the other. But that's an important date. All right. So now you're ready for February.
Yes.
February 1st is nothing. They just kind of did a filler day. But February 2nd, you should have received your W-2s or 1099s from your employer,
There we go.
right? So
Right.
now they're saying now you need to go pay attention to taxes and go talk to somebody because you should have all the paperwork. February 14th, Valentine's Day, they're saying $27.5 billion spent on candy, flowers, jewelry, other Valentine's Day staples. So I think they're just trying to say use coupons, shop latest trends, prepare for it early, like you're spending money on Valentine's Day. Okay, so that's actually all of February. Not much going on in February, but those 3 things. So let's jump over to March. Okay, March 15th. If your employer is among the 1/3 of companies that offer a grace period for your FSA,
Okay.
you've got to spend all that by March 15th, or else it's not going to roll. FSAs do not roll. HSAs do roll. So sometimes, depending on where you're employed, or if you're going to do it individually by yourself because you're a 1099 person like I am, so I would generally go for an HSA because all the money rolls. I've had one of those for a few years. There is a limit every single year on how much you can put in, and anything that you put into the HSA or FSA is actually tax deductible, but FSAs don't roll. So it's saying March 15th, if and only if your employer gave you an extension. If they didn't give you an extension, it's December 31st. You've got to use it because it won't actually roll. Okay, March 21st, it's another kind of made up date. It's just saying that's when spring starts. And so spring comes home stuff. but it's not anything happening on March.
But this is a
21st.
Kiplinger's article. You probably
Yep.
saw it at the top. So they're just kind of establishing out seasons and months and dates of
Yep.
what's going on. I like it.
Yep. And then March 31st, last day for Medicare Advantage open enrollment if you're looking to switch plans. So if you're on Medicare or if someone in your family qualifies for Medicare, you've got until March 31st to switch it up. All right, let's do April really fast. Okay, April 1st, if you turn 73 in 2025, April 1st is you have to take your required minimum distributions. That's the deadline. Got to take it April 1st.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, you pay a penalty, which is normally like 25% of what you were supposed to take out. So if you've got a bunch of money in qualified plans, so that's 401ks, IRAs, 403bs, TSPs, FRSs, there's so many. If you've got money in there and you turn 73, so they're probably not watching if you turn 73, but if you catch the replay, April 1st is when you actually have to go take your RMD, or else they're going to get you for 25 extra percent. April 15th, of course, everybody knows that one, tax day, right? That's the deadline to file your federal income tax. If you do not file on that day, you have to do an extension, which I think pushes it out to October or so. Every so often, every couple years, they even extend. They mess with these dates.
They do because Congress is arguing over something and changing something. So
I think,
and sometimes
a few years ago there was a weather event and they gave us an extension.
Really?
Yeah,
weather event.
It was like
COVID.
Yeah,
COVID changed it.
And they gave us an
Sometimes it's
extension.
not the 15th based on it's on the weekend, so
Yep.
they'll like change it to Monday. So,
yeah, but April 15th, tax day, not much more to be said about tax day. Everybody kind of expects that one. Okay, April 30th, this is a fun one. It's the last day to buy Series 1 government savings bonds before the interest rates reset. So I thought that was cool. TreasuryDirect.gov is where you can buy government bonds. You cannot, I think the lowest bond you can buy is a 1 year, but you can buy a lot longer than that. So this article specifically says you can't cash them in for a year, but they may offer higher returns based on the interest rates resetting May 1st. So here's where you kind of put two dates together. You got to pay attention to the date in January, I think it was, where they talk about the interest rate, where the Fed meets, talks about the interest rate. So you can figure out if by April 30th, you actually want to go buy the bond before like the rate drops.
So yeah, if the rate is dropping, you want to pay attention to that. So savings bonds, I don't think are nearly as popular as they used to be when I was a kid back in '84, but they are basically guaranteed instruments.
Yep.
And a lot of people can save money there, they feel, and they've done that for years and years and years. Of course, we think the best place to kind of house your cash is going to be whole life insurance, but government bonds are also very predictable. So it's a very interesting thing out there for anybody who wants to hold bonds in their portfolios.
Yeah. So I thought so far we're like halfway through the year, I guess 4 months through the year.
Almost.
I'm like, the article is pretty good. It's helpful
very interesting,
if you're going through that. Okay, let's keep moving, everybody. Okay, so then we're into May. Okay, we're into May. May 2nd, the annual Berkshire Hathaway shareholder meeting.
They put that in here.
Yeah.
Well, ain't that something?
Well, I feel like Warren Buffett is so popular with what he does on the investing side that it only makes sense that it's in there. I feel there's so many people that copy what he does on a smaller scale.
Yep.
They just copy. So, and this might be his first year where he's not gonna.
It says he stepped down at the end of 2025. So I'm not sure if he's already down or that's a 12/31 type thing. But do you know how old Warren is?
Is he 90?
95.
95, right. Dick Van Dyke, 100.
Yep.
Warren Buffett, 95.
Charlie died 2 years ago, 3 years ago. He was 101. These guys
they're making it.
Yep.
I don't know how Warren Buffett is making it to 95 eating McDonald's and drinking Coke like that.
Trump is going to do the same thing. I mean, they said
crazy.
These people eat terribly. But Winston Churchill, man, this man drinks and eats like crazy, super fat, and people live to their 90s. A lot of it is genetic.
Yep.
And the other is we actually think they are happy in life and they're in the right place, doing the right stuff with the right people. So that's like they don't have stress.
Yeah. Yep. I bet that'll do it. No stress. Okay. May 14th, Jerome Powell stepping down as the chair of the Federal Reserve. So that's going to be That's going to be unique and interesting because we're going to get a new chair, which probably means the end of May, beginning of June. You got to pay attention to the news and what in the world the new chair is going to work on, right? Because he's going to come in with some sort of announcement and he's going to say, we're working on this thing now. This is what's the most important thing that the last guy didn't pay attention to. So we're going to have to pay attention the end of May there. Okay, then May 22nd, not a real date. It's just saying you can track your tax refund. It's not a real date. You don't have to worry about that one. All right, we're getting into June. June 15th, if you're self-employed, you owe your estimated taxes for the second quarter, June 15th.
The first time that you owe them is April 15th.
April 15th, yep.
April, May, June.
Then June 15th. The 21st, not a real date, it's just the first day of summer. That's all it is. And all they're saying is, hey, first day of summer, check your air
something about
conditioning.
your electricity bill's about to go up.
Yep.
If you live in a place where that matters.
Okay, but this is a good one. June 30th, it's the federal deadline to submit the FAFSA if you want to go to school. So I recently did a video on this, everybody who's at home watching. I recently did a video on student loans and student loan payments. So just in case you don't know, November after Thanksgiving to the beginning of the year, so it's really the holiday season, November to December, actually, I think it's something like 14 million student loan first payments are due. Because people graduate in May, payments are deferred for 5 or 6 months. Your first payment's actually due in December, actually, for everybody who kind of graduated.
Gotcha.
So I recently did a video on that. So if you want like what to pay attention to, what reminders to set, if you're like looking for your repayment plans, do I sign up for the pay plan, PAYE? Do I do income-based repayment? What if I already did privately? What if my parents did the Parent Plus loans? I made a video for you. It's on YouTube. It'll be coming out this week on our channel. You should watch it. And the only other thing that I say is we actually have a partner that specializes in student loan debt recovery.
That's right.
So,
I forgot about her.
I did not, because she helped me.
Yeah.
But if you're in the spot where you're like, I need to repay, I don't want to repay, I don't know how much to repay, all that fun stuff that comes with repaying, book a call, please. I'll put the QR code back on the screen, but book a call because we can pass you along the information to our student loan relief partner who will really help. The cool part about her is she actually doesn't charge any money to help. She charges based on how much is forgiven, how much is let go, which I think is amazing.
So because you have to pay it if you don't call her.
Right.
So we look forward once again to partnering with more people who are helping you toward financial freedom on your journey. And in the new year, we'll have joint content, hopefully, to do with her.
Yep.
What's her name again?
Her name's Rachel.
Her
name is Rachel
Katz. Rachel Katz. There we go. Rachel, shout out. I forgot about her. I don't have student loans myself. Shout out to everybody who is feeling the burden of student loans. Throw it in the chat. Do you have loans? We asked this last week, I believe. If you have student, I think we're just asking about debt, but I remember one of our potential coaches, coach in training, mentioned 81 left, thought it was $81.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have student loans out there, federal student loans, I'd love to know what crazy number you still have to pay and what rinky-dink degree you got them for.
Yep.
Would love to know. Throw that out for us.
Okay. Will, you might have to help me out. Am I still in there?
I think he may have gone to the grocery.
I have done something I should not have done. Jeremiah, you might got to keep talking.
All right.
Figure out if we're there. Oh, I think I am still there. I just went to the wrong studio. All right, I'm coming back, folks. We're going back to the article here.
We think we're still out there with you, if you can see us.
Yeah.
See us, feel us, hear us.
I think so.
Okay, so reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that over the course of the holiday time, it is a wonderful time to reassess where you are and where you want to go. I think both of those things are very important to say. Where you are. Actually give yourself some credit that you're paying attention. That is the first step. And get some financial education and awareness plan going down. What's up, Shauna? Shauna the Heart, appreciate you being out there.
Yeah,
if you're still
joined
out
us
there.
over there on Instagram.
So here's what you want to do over the course of the next 2 weeks. When you have your family around, when you realize, this house is kind of small for all these people and these cheerleaders, the baseboard should have been clean. The food is tasting real good and the football is fun. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect time to review your own personal paperwork. and pull it out of the cabinets, update it, refresh your beneficiaries, check on budget ideas, and then decide where you want to go. We can help you with those conversations in the area of faith, family, finances, friends, and fun, as well as fitness. Those types of things are perfectly aligned with having free time, some free time for the next 2 weeks. Many of you have that. So if that's what's on your mind, you want to fill our calendars with your calls for January because you've been assessing your current situation and where you want to go for 2026. We're very good at helping people align their action steps with their thoughts of where they were. All right, how about now? Do you have us now? We're wondering about, sorry for the technical things here. We have lots of buttons we can hit. We stream on several different platforms. YT, not TikTok, but YT, IG, FB. We're on these platforms, so we click a lot of buttons and go back and forth and show you articles. We are echoing.
Yep.
I think we can tell.
Hold on, I'm gonna fix it, guys.
All right, we still going back and forth in echoes.
Okay,
we
I
sound?
think maybe we got it.
Let me know.
No.
This day in history, ladies and gentlemen, back in the day, the Mayflower docked at Plymouth Rock, just in case you needed to know. How do we sound? I'm making up stuff now. Do you have goals, financial goals in 2026? I have policy loans outstanding. I just told our team this on our weekly team call. I have policy loans outstanding on 2 of my whole life insurance policies that I use for infinite banking, and they're owned by me on my children, 2 of my children. And in 2026, my goal is, and I have a plan that's automatically set up to pay off those loans in the new year. So that's one of mine. I will be back to my repayment capturing will be done on policy loans I've taken on 2 policies in 2026.
Okay, I think maybe that I fixed it now. All right, for those of you who are paying attention, thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Jake. Tell me if it's working now.
We'd love to know.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. We're back, folks. That was my fault. Thank you, Shauna. That was my fault. I clicked the wrong button, and then my whole screen, it was a whole thing. But thank you, guys. Okay, we're gonna keep going to the article here.
Oh my goodness. Please tell me that you've seen, if those of you who are with us live here December 18th, the Presidential Hall of Fame that's in the White House when you're walking down the corridor.
Haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, here we go. July 1st. July 1st. It's another student loan day. July 1st is your plus loans for graduate school. Can't get them anymore. They're going away. It's one of the plans that's gone. Your parent plus loans, if you're doing that, are $20,000. They're capped at $20,000 a year. They go up to $65,000 total. And then the existing payment plans, which are the Save plan, the Pay plan, the IDR plans, are going away, and they're being replaced by the IBR and the RAP, income-based repayment plan, and the repayment assistance plan. I talk about all this in the latest YouTube video that's actually coming out this week. So if you're in the student loan category, you need to figure out how student loans work or which plans to sign up for or what to pay attention to this year, check out the new video.
All right.
Seems like I should do another one about July, though.
Yeah, I think so. These are big things coming up. This next one I see. Ladies and gentlemen, we've made it halfway through the year, through June 30, July 1st. What has stuck out so far the most to you? You're like, that's a date I should write down. That is a plan I need to change. That is a center of influence in my financial journey I need to go over in the next 2 weeks so I can be prepared for that. Let us know which ones are resonating for you. We can make better content for people that need the stuff we talk about.
Yep.
Let us know. Give us feedback.
Yeah, I definitely say as I'm like wrapping up the year and getting into the next year, one of the things that I've been focusing on, so it's not like a New Year's resolution or something, and just I've been focusing on it. But one of the things I've been focusing on is making sure that I keep my expenses low while my income is increasing, right? But expenses need to stay. So a while in there, I was doing like one streaming service at a time. I think I've mentioned that on this show before, like one at a time, right? Well, then I go look a month ago and I got three of them. And I'm like, I wasn't supposed to have three. There was supposed to be one. And of course, two of them, no one's watched that. No one has logged into Paramount in weeks. You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's goofy. Now again, I think I did like a Black Friday deal and it was only $3.99. So what, $10 over a couple months? But the fact is, like, I want to stay on top of it. I want to know. I want to pay attention, right? So like like a month ago or so, I called our partner for student loan. Her name is Rachel. Again, if you're interested in student loan help, scan the QR code in the top right of your screen or book a call by going to the profile on wherever you're watching and just clicking the link in the description. But I called her and she helped with some student loan, understanding the repayment plans she helped me with, and then signing up for the one repayment plan that I wanted that helped keep my expenses down, right?
Yep.
And so that was like it's a big deal. Well, now I feel really confident about that payment plan, that repayment. So now I know like that's it's like a check mark off my list of the
Right.
things that I need to pay attention to. Dexter says he's using Rocket Money. I have not logged into Rocket Money. They put a
I
lot
know
of
of it.
commercials in between the basketball game,
What are
but
you
I have
what are you
not
doing?
logged in.
What are you doing? Rocket Money helps what? Budgeting?
Is it like subscriptions? I mean, that's what they do in the commercial.
Oh, they're like they let you know what you're subscribed to
Yeah.
so you can pay attention. That's great.
I
love
do
it.
pay
Yeah.
attention to the subscriptions generally. Like I know where the money's
How's
going, but
how's your email subscriptions? How's your inbox?
unsubscribing from 5, 6, 7 things a day. But okay, anyway, I thought that might have been helpful. Okay, let's keep moving, folks. July 4th. This is a big one. So first off, Independence Day.
Big new one.
Fireworks, hanging out with the family, barbecues, all that stuff, right? Lake Day. But July 4th is the first day where these Trump accounts can be opened. These Trump accounts are accounts where they're going to give $1,000 deposit from the government to kids that are born between 2025 and 2028. So it's a 3-year window. Then you can contribute another $5,000 a year. The funds are going to grow tax free, and the kids can go back and get them at 18, which is really unique because normally you got to lock money in until you're 59 and a half or longer. But they're saying, no, we'll let you lock money in only for 18 years, and then we'll let the kids go get them, which is unique.
Which also sounds terrible.
Yeah, it doesn't sound. We were talking about this just the other day, and we were saying in 18
not the
years,
money,
when these kids go to get the money out of these accounts, we got to pay attention to what's popular at the time, like the toys we were just looking up for Christmas, because that's what all these 18-year-olds are about to go buy. Similar to the Ford Mustang, right? If you guys are familiar with that.
Baby boomers bought them when they came out. Cool new car, but they were all of age at that time. So whatever the trends are and the hot topics are at that time, it's going to be very interesting. If you're planning to have kids or you already had one in the last year, are you opening a Trump account? We'd love to know. These Trump savings accounts for the juveniles, are you opening them up? Let us know. Also, YouTube, our YouTube experience listeners out there, are you getting an echo? Let us know. YouTube is saying we might be having an echo out there, but IG
can't hear.
But IG is rocking today. There's a lot of stuff happening on IG. So IG, Shauna the Harp, maybe we can put it up here. She says, I heard a tip once. Make an email just for shopping and discounts. Yes. And never check that inbox. Yes. Unless you need to make a return. Yes. So we have done stuff like that around here. Does everybody know how to use the Google plus sign? Jonah has become a king at that. The Google plus. sign
the
for
email.
emails.
The email plus sign, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shauna, here's what you do. If your email is Shauna at theharp.com, when you sign up for whatever, Target, right? And they make you sign up with your email, you go Shauna, the plus sign, the literal plus sign, plus Target at theharp.com, if that makes sense. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to put a plus sign, Shauna plus Target at theharp.com, or Dexter, if you're out there, Dexter plus
Rocket
Money at Dexter.com. And if you do that, they say it's fixed over on YouTube. I appreciate you entertaining me. Sorry about that.
Yep.
If you do that, You still get the emails, so that's first, but there you can filter. Because then here's what I do. Literally, if I sign up for Target's email plan, I literally then go in my email filter and I go anything that is ever sent to Jonah plus Target at Jonah.com, go to this folder, mark it as unread, mark it as read, I can filter. Then here's the best part. If your email and your stuff is leaked, right? Data breach and they steal your email, it's very easy to figure out what email address is the one that's bad. If you start getting a bunch of emails from
Yep.
Rocket Money
Yep.
and they're addressed to Jonah plus Target, you know that Target lost your information,
Yep.
right? So now
Sold
I
it.
know
Sold it.
sold your information. So now I know pay attention to the class action lawsuit coming from Target if it really was a breach, right? I know go edit that email. Go mess with that one that's messed up, but it's not all your other ones. So anyway, that's a little hack for you there. It's a plus sign. You go if you're using Gmail or whatever you're using,
Yeah,
iCloud
yeah.
or
It's
you
a big
just-
deal.
You just put a plus.
Okay, Dexter
Still
is
works.
saying, put this up on the screen here. Dexter is saying disclaimer should be they have to have many volunteer hours prior to disbursement at 18. So these Trump accounts for these juveniles also come with stipulations about service and community hours.
Ooh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that is true. That is a big deal. Of course, the goodness of the community is a positive thing, but the government regulating it, get them out of here.
Yeah, it's gonna
I'm
be
way
tough.
too independent and libertarian for this stuff.
I
Get
saw that.
them out of
I
here.
saw that the Dells, like the computer company Dell, the Dells, the two people. I saw they donated like $6 billion to these Trump accounts. So if you're in low income areas where you make below 150,000 or something, instead of $1,000, you'll get 1,250. I saw. But these Trump accounts are going to be. I mean, it's Trump's going to be talking about it like it's the best thing that's ever happened to him as soon as these come out. But that's important. It's July 4th this year. Did you also see? So my question is, where's the money coming from for these $1,000? But did you also see that he's saying it should? He's saying no.
Oh,
He's
it
saying
should. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I got you, Dexter. Okay. Remember that in one sense it should. Yes, that sounds cool. In another sense, get the government out of this stuff. No.
Yeah.
No.
Did you see that Trump
But I
is
got you.
sending $1,776 to all servicemen's ranked 0 to whatever it is, E0 to E6 or something?
I did. I saw that there was an announcement. I did not know.
He said yesterday
Christmas
it's already
bonus.
on its way. That's what he said.
Yeah. I think it was like a Christmas
But
bonus.
I'm
end
pretty
of year
sure it's
bonus.
not already on its way. Like there's steps.
Well, he
there's
decided.
checks.
He
Yeah, there's-
decided it's on
there's
its way.
checks and balances. It ain't on its way, but he's trying to give everybody $1,776 up to a certain rank. I heard it was 2.8 billion. I think
Look
is
at
being
that.
sent.
Look at that.
So again, I'm just wondering: is it coming from the tariff money? Where's it coming from?
It's
'cause
the
they-
government.
they
We're
haven't-
in the hole.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever Elon fixed with Doge, it's if you want. There's the only thing. There's two ways you get eternal life. Okay, one of them is a church, and the other one is with a government program. It don't matter. Where's this money come from? Eternal. Once you start a government program, it's not going away. So it doesn't matter where the money's coming from. They create money out of nowhere. That's what the Fed does.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, they talk about tax-free weekend, August 1st. If back to the article, dates in 2026 that are going to affect you financially, August 1st, tax-free weekend. So if you're waiting for tax-free weekend or you need to buy, what do people buy on tax-free weekend? Couches?
School supplies.
Oh, school supplies. You're right.
That's what that's
August
the point.
1st.
That's the point.
Okay.
The point is you now get 5, 6, 7% off, and that is a 5. Would you go out there and buy everything you possibly could on tax-free weekend, aka you have a coupon for 5% off? Does that make you go shop 10
No.
times as much?
No, because stuff is
That's what it is.
too expensive. Is that
But
what it
I
is?
mean, obviously, you have kids that are going to school and they need supplies, but that's kind of the impetus of the whole idea.
Hmm.
But that means it's a 6% coupon on things, lots of things deemed worthy for education or whatever.
The notebook that they need for school, the crayons were not that expensive anyway. My kids are little. So, I mean, if you need a MacBook, then sure, maybe.
Yeah.
But my kids need a backpack and some crayons, so not worth it to me. Okay, September 15th. It went from August 1st to September 15th. September 15th is estimated taxes due again. So there's not much happening August and September, just so you're aware. October 1st, it's back to FAFSA. Back to FAFSA. It is available for the very first time October 1st, going to 27-28 academic year. Okay, so that's FAFSA again. Again, if you need help with the student loans, you have to give us a call and we'll point you in the right direction. Okay, October 15th, Social Security should announce its COLA, cost of living adjustment, on September 15th. So if you want to know how much it goes up, Social Security cost of living adjustment, October 15th is your date to pay attention to. Okay, it's also your last day to file taxes if you didn't do them on April 15th and you did the extension.
Yep.
So October 15th is
Yep.
when that
I've been there
happens.
many years. How many of you hit an extension this year? You did not file by April. You filed October. Would love to know. Throw that in the chat and let us know.
Yep. Then the rest of the year is rounding out. November 1st, open enrollment for health insurance. It is still open enrollment right now. So if you haven't figured that out, healthcare.gov. If you need help on that one, actually, same deal. Book a call and we can point you in the right direction. We can get you somebody who can help you with the health insurance costs. I had a buddy who asked for some help, and I talked to him this morning. He said, went great, having the new plan, know how it works, cheaper than the last one. So good. That's basically all for November. There is an election day, November 3rd, right? Midterm elections, that sort of thing. But it's not really going to impact you financially. And then, depending on who you vote for, right?
Yeah.
And then December 1st, we've got Giving Tuesday. Giving Tuesday, December 1st. That's when people are encouraged to donate money, right? People are encouraged to donate money to their favorite causes. That's December 1st. December 7th, last day of Medicare open enrollment. And then December 31st, last day of the year, next year. If you're 73 or older, you got to take your RMD. So it's a little bit of a repeat, right? Because it's a fixed calendar as we go through it. But I had found that article. I thought that was really fun to kind of go through and look at, because it can be really helpful to the person who is trying to plan ahead, trying to pay attention to it. Right.
We hope that's you,
Right.
and that's why you're here.
We've mentioned a few times on our podcast that as the end of the year is wrapping up, a lot of people take the time to talk about New Year's resolutions or to wrap up the current year, healthcare open enrollment. And we've encouraged you to take this time to do more than just healthcare open enrollment. Go check all the paperwork. If you have to check one, I'm sure it's sitting next to the others, right? Check your car insurance paperwork, log in. A lot of people bundle because we were marketed to like we should. Right?
Sure,
Home and
right,
auto insurance
right.
and all that fun stuff. If you got to check health, go check the other ones, right? If your house is appreciated, houses have gone up in value. Real estate has gone up in value. If your house is appreciated by $50,000 or $100,000 in the last 1 year, 2 years, or 3, you need to go check your home insurance cost, your replacement cost. You need to go check it. If you have not increased it, let me tell you something. They have not increased it for you. You need to go look at it, or else something happens to your home and you're going to be up a creek without a paddle, right?
You're going to come up short in your replacement cost. Remember, insurance at its definition is taking the risk and transferring it to someone else. So if your risk went up because the value of your property, went up and got higher, the replacement cost, the risk now has a gap in it where you're going to have to make that up. And unless you're out here doing all sorts of cost of living adjustments for your risk liability, that will stuff wipe you out if you have an accident, tree lands on your house, or you live on the coast. So pay attention, folks. We're here to help. And if you need that conversation on a one-on-one basis with you plus yours, go ahead and click that link and we'll talk about it with you specifically very soon.
That's it. On this channel, we talk all about personal finance. We talk all about guaranteed income. We talk all about alternative investing. We talk about so many things. So if you are not following us, do me a favor, go ahead and follow. We are live right now on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram. As we keep moving, we'll probably be live on more and more things as we do it. But we're live on those platforms. And if you're not following us, you should. Not only are we putting out content just like this, but we're creating videos, whether they're short or long, kind of walk you through and talk you through some of the things that you should be paying attention to, trying to stay with the times and give you some of the updates on what's happening with the Fed. The Fed lowered rates again. Inflation, they say, is down 2.6%.
It needed to be down. Yesterday. It was very high.
Yesterday, they say it's down 2.6%. I don't think that translated to the grocery stores around where we live, but did you know they actually don't take food prices in the inflation number? The government, when they talk about inflation,
what do they
not,
take?
It's
that's what I'm
not,
buying every day.
It's not food, and it's not one other thing. But it's not that.
Petrol,
So when they
gasoline?
say inflation's down or up, they are not talking about food.
Is it
period.
gas?
I forget what it is. I'd have to go look it up.
Huh.
If you know that, put that in the comments if you knew that or didn't know that. But I
Did
I
not
realized
know.
that. So with that being said, Christmas is coming up. What do we got? A week?
1 week.
1 week.
Sleigh
7
bells
days.
ring. Are you listening?
Until Christmas. Hold on. I think I got a nice Christmas thing right here. Let's see if it's working. It should be working. We wish you a
Okay.
Merry Christmas. Look at that. So, kill it right there. Just in case you did not realize, you've got 1 week. I think at this point, with the way that America is set up and Amazon is set up, you might be pushing your luck if you're trying to get in some
Now,
last
okay,
minute
now I
orders.
ordered something for the kids 2-3 days ago, and it said it could arrive earliest 23rd, 24th, and it got
Mhm.
here. So I
Okay.
got something, but it like latest was like 27th, 29th. I was like, oh no, but I still needed to buy it. It's something I can't find it locally at Target or Walmart. So I've got a couple things en route right now that have been shipped according to Amazon. So
I
I
love
think
it.
I'm still good. Everything else I went, as I mentioned earlier on this episode, the Simon toy. You guys remember the memory game, the Simon toy? You guys know. These young bucks don't know. I found it locally. I'm gonna go get it. Hopefully, my 9-year-old is not watching the show. Hopefully, he's at school
Mm-hmm.
and he's about to get a Simon for his memory. All right.
I love it.
Yep.
Anyway, we appreciate you guys so much. I think we're going to tune off early. Next week, no, we won't be here. It is Christmas holiday. So we'll be with our families. Hopefully, you are with yours.
According to Snoop Dogg, you remember that cartoon? It Holiday Day because he didn't say Christmas.
Mm-mm.
You remember that one?
No.
I say that to people. Happy Holiday Day.
And the week after, New Year's Day, and we won't be here either. So 2 weeks, we're taking off. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy the time. We really appreciate you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch a few videos. Learn something this holiday season, and we'll see you after the new year. Peace.
You are now tuned to the banking bro. Said we couldn't make it, drink or settle, this the life we chose. Gave a lot of game, we never got a lot of things. Bow your head and say the prayer, we taught you how to be the bank.